So, welcome all of you. So, this is the first video of the channel, and we are going to discuss some cybersecurity tools which are used for pen testing and finding information about specific domain or IP addresses. And without wasting time, let's get started. So, our first website is viewdns.info. You can see here URL viewdns.info, and basically we can find more information about IP address of the domain. Like we can see here finding all site hosted on given server. It means that if we provided IP address or any domain name, that means any website name, it basically shows that how many other sites that are hosted on that specific server. Similarly, reverse who is lookup IP history. It means that what was the IP address of specific domain in the past. Like there are many service IP location finder, Chinese firewall test, Iran firewall test. Basically, these are used to check the specific site is accessible from those countries or not. Domain IP who is. It means that information about specific domains and all HTTP headers. You can say here HTTP header is my site down. We can check that our site is working properly or not from various locations, and many tools are there. So we have to put some URLs and click on go, and it basically shows the information about a specific domain. So for the demonstration purpose, we will put one URL google.com. So we have we have to first connect connect to the internet. Wait, okay. So we have entered google.com, and after clicking on go, it will basically uh, showing that how many other URLs or sites store on that same IP address or same server. So we can back from here or IP address, IP history of specific domain. Now see, we enter google.com and we have to find the IP history of the specific domain. I'm using firewall, that's why it's taking too much time. Okay, so here are past IP addresses, and here are the list of the dates when was the IP address of that domain. We can see this. Maybe this type of tools are not accurately working for big sites like Google, Amazon, but we can test on some small sites, and I'm not going to test this on small site. And another tool is you get signal.com. So basically there are various tools here available. Uh, we can uh, we can try to use one tool which is port forwarding tester. It will basically find open ports on your connection. So we'll click here. So this is my proxy IP address, and we have to check any. Consider this is a server IP address, and we have to find any open ports like a file, FTP port, SSH port, and all ports. So we will click here, scan all ports. it taking some time. So it will prepare a list that any port is open or any port is vulnerable and all. So there are many other tools like reverse IP domain check, what is my IP address, network location tool. You can check on this domain yougetsignal.com, and another is zoomI.ai. So it is similar to Senses and other which is used to find information about domain and IP address. So we will put google.com here, and this will basically find all the information about domain. And like and one of the important benefit of it is used to hide honeypot, which is a dummy server, mm, which is dummy server used for like basically it is fake server. So here are some domains google.com and subdomains with their ports, and we can download from here. Maybe it is paid, but we can find information about domain and here a report like regional distribution, port statistics, and other essences. This is my favorite tool because we can find IP addresses even if we have Cloudflare protection. So I will put google.com here. I'm not going to put any vulnerable site. These tools are not going to use effective for big sites, but for demonstration purpose, we will put those IP addresses. Now see google.com. Here are IP addresses and like servers, ports, all information about it. Here the server where all data are stored on different locations. App test app.pentesttools.com. This is provided by I think Google. So we will scan their website. Is there any vulnerabilities or not? This will basically checks website vulnerability and generate a report. Similarly, it taking time, you can uh, do same thing by visiting that website. Network scanner, port scanner detect the open ports on specific IP addresses. Okay, we forget entering .com. Okay, wait. Take some time to scan the site. We can use Nmap with web browser without installing Kali or other operating system. It will take time, so we will discuss another tool which is pugrecon. Here is URL you can see dash dot pugrecon dot cels dot in. It is basically finding all subdomains of the website. Like this tool is not going to use for big sites like Amazon, Google, or Netflix. These are big sites, and This is not useful for that big site, but it will very useful for some small scale business or any other small sites. So we have to enter just domain. This is not going to work for Google, but this is for demonstration purpose that how it works. So this will generate one text file, list of subdomains. I previously told that this is not going to work for Google or any other site, but and I don't think that anyone wants to try to find vulnerabilities in google.com. So you can check by entering any other domain and find all subdomains available on the specific domain, and who.is, which is also one of the famous sites used for finding information about domain, like who is the owner of domain and where when it is registered. See, expires google.com is expires in 2028, registers on 1997, updated here, updated dates, name servers, like where it is hosted, and any other information. Here you can see. Also, you can search on different who is domain lookup like things, and you can find similar sites which is providing similar information about domain. And that's all video about. Thank you.